Hey guys, in this video I will be going over triplets. Did he seriously just bark again? I think he just did. Triplets. Not like children, like music notes. So, what a triplet does is it offsets the beat a little bit to fit 3 for every time there's 2. So for example, if I have eighth notes, and I have 2 of them, that is 2 eighth notes. If I created a triplet, I'd be fitting 3 notes in the same amount of space as a triplet. as eighth notes. So that will offset the beat. So for example, the original may be, these would be 3 notes a beat, so triplet, 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 triplet. So basically we're replacing 2 notes with 3. So if we had 16th notes, we would get what's called sextuplet. Now you may see sextuplets looking like this with 6 notes, 5, 6. This is an example of putting 6 notes, sorry, this should be another bar here, in 1 beat. So this is the same as replacing 4 16th notes with 6. Basically, for every 2 of these, we put 3. So instead of 2, we put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is another way how you may see sextuplets. You may see them connected like this. Now that's just another example of a quicker triplet. So let me start from quarter notes. If we have 4 quarter notes in a beat, measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I replace 2 of these with what's called a quarter note triplet, we get, here's 1 quarter note triplet. We signify that by putting a bar over it and a little 3. You may see it like this too, like that. That's 1 quarter note triplet. Now if we do it with the other one, I'm going to use a different color here. Replace these 2 notes with 3, we get another quarter note triplet. So how does this count? Well, normally, if we counted quarter notes, it'd be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since there's 3 rather than 2, it's a little bit quicker. So it's, which takes a while to get used to, but that's the basis of quarter note triplets. Now, if we move to eighth notes, so we have 2 eighth notes, and then we have 2 more eighth notes. To make a whole measure, we have 8 in total, 4 beats. Now, if we made triplets out of these, we just put 3 for every 2. Represent a little 3 above them, because if you don't put the 3, people are going to think it's 3 eighth notes, not a triplet. And the difference is, 3 eighth notes would be played 1 and 2, whereas a triplet takes up 2 beats, so you fit 3 in 1 and. It's just basically a little faster. So here is our triplets. So now, as we know, this would take up 1 beat, this would take up 2 beats, this would take up 3, and that would take up basically all 4 beats of a measure. Now, basically each one of these is going to take up 1 beat, so we're fitting 3 notes for every beat. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Triplet, 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 triplet. Or if you need to count your triplets, you can count 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Here, let me start this metronome. I'll show you what I mean. Here is quarter note division. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I placed it as triplets, triplet, triplet. You can still hear what's called the downbeat, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet, 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 triplet. Oh. Make sense? It better. Then we also have, oh, I figured out, by the way, in the last video, the fives, when you place 5 notes, shush, shush. When you place 5 notes, like this, and place a 5 over it, this is called a quintuplet. I did not know what it was called, but I figured it out. Basically 5 notes in one beat. But we're on triplets, so we'll ignore that for now. We're basically giving this one the downbeat, this one too, this one, and this one. So triplet, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet, 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 1. Probably not keeping a consistent tempo here. Put this on quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Triplet, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Triplet, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet, 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 triplet. Oh. Sorry, I kind of sped up. I'm usually not that bad, just saying. Probably am. Now, if we go to the next step, and we have 16th notes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Well, we'll go by twos. First. How many of these fit in a beat? 4 of them do. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now if we were to replace these with triplets, so these two would become 1, 2, 3. Makes sense? Now these two would become 1, 2, 3. And we can connect these. That's typically how you'll see them. When you see 16th notes, they'll typically be in groups of 4, but not always. It doesn't really matter. So this is now the equivalent of this up here. It's just 6 notes rather than 4. We've placed 3 for every 2. Now we can erase this. And we're going to replace it with what's down here. Actually, we'll keep them both. I don't know why I erased that. Alright, cool. Now let's do the same thing for this one. I'm going to place it up here. There's no room. So now, that is the equivalent of this. 4, so we have 2, replace it with 3. 2, replace it with 3. Or 4, replaced with 6. Same thing for this one. We're just going to add some notes here. Cool. Same thing for this one. Now we have 4 counts of 16th note triplets, also known as sextuplets. Grow up. So, how is this counted? Well, we can count it in 16th notes, which is a lot more difficult. So instead of counting 1 E and a 2 E and we can count 6 of them, which I'm not even going to try. So the normal way to count this is 6 per beat. Sextuplet, in one beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how you would count this, or 6 notes every beat. So that is the basis of triplets and sextuplets. Now there's, oh, and by the way, when you're doing that, you need to signify it by putting a little 6 above the whole group. So there's 2 ways to draw it. You can draw 3 like this and connect them like this, and then put 3, 3. Or you can just connect them all and place a 6. That will be a sextuplet. Now that is what it looks like. And also, I want to say something. If you break this up, if you noticed how 2 16th notes is equal to 1/8 note, well, actually, 3 of these, since this is a sextuplet, or 16th note triplets, 3 of these is equal to 1/8 note. So we can count it like that. 1 triplet and triplet. Make sense? Then 2 triplet and triplet, 3 triplet and triplet. But I just like counting in 6. I think that's easier. But the reason I said this was if you're doing funky rhythms and you need to figure out how to read them or write them, and you have something that looks like this, which is pretty common. Okay, you have an 8th note tied to 16th note triplets. And then a quarter note, it'd be da 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 da. That's how you would count it, versus da 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 da. You give this the 8th note value, 1 and triplet 1. 1 and triplet 1. You can also reverse it, so you can put the 3 at the beginning, and then an 8th note. So here's the 3. It'd be da 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 da. So 1 triplet and da. Make sense? So it's all just counting on the beat. That's why time is extremely important. Hopefully this is all making good sense. And this video is like way longer than I thought it was, so I think I'm going to end it now. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.